Assalamu alaikum, dear student. Now we will start our second part of the unit 1. And this part we will study the various terms related to security. Security, as in computer science, the practice of protecting computer systems, network systems, software, hardware and various data stored on computer from unauthorized access, misuse, modification, disruption, destruction, and also any theft related to information. Measure taken to guard against the illegal usage of data or damage of data, any crime or any related to destruction of data. The protection of data against unauthorized access. The only system as one that is powered off is called secure system. The main goal of security system is to provide confidentiality to user data, integrity of the user information, and availability of information to the legal user, authentic user in the system of information system. Attacker, what they are. The main definition related to attackers, I call them group A, people who attempt to gain illegal access to the machines, system, computer systems, any communication system or internet for the fun out of it, but with no malicious intent. Group B, people who attempt to gain illegal access to systems on the internet with the malicious intents. Group C, people who they are adapt to code writing, any code in any language they write very quickly to do a specific thing like exploiting a system resources. Group D, everybody else are called group D. The main definition related to group A is called themselves hackers, group B are called crackers, and group C they call themselves hackers as well. Group D call them all same thing as hackers. Accountability in computer system, different resources are placed in different places, and these resources have very important role in the information system. The principle that ensure every action performed on computer system or resources can be traced back to the individual process or device responsible for that actions. We called it accountability. The fundamental principle of information security that ensures every action performed and on information can be traced to a specific user, process or device. The main thing related to accountability that relies on identification, authentication, authorization, audit logging and monitoring to create a reliable record of activities. By maintaining detailed log and assigning unique user identification, organizations can investigate incidents, enforce security policy, comply with regulations, and improve the overall security and other information system activities. To maintain personal and professional accountability, the main theme related to these activities is responsibility of all user at a different levels, answerability, every user is answerable to its action on information system, and enforcement of various policies and regulation. The main objective of accountability are to trace user activity during the operational time, identifying who access the system or data with clear record and logs, detect unauthorized and suspicious action recorded by the system, support investigation after security incidents, ensure user flow, organizational security policies, discourage misuse by making user aware that their actions are logged. What is dangerous? An information system what attacker do not want you to know. The main reason behind attacker attacks is that the user should not be aware of anything he gain access. First is firewall are just the beginning. The attacker first face the firewall, critical component of an effective defense system, but they are significantly limited in terms of the type of attack they can detect and repel. Not all attackers are related to the external resources or external world. Roughly half of the attacks are engineered by insider within the information systems who can potentially do more damage than attacker coming from the outside of the world of internet. Human are the weakest link. The attacker knows that the people working an information system are the best choice for their resource exploitation. Well intentioned but uninformed employees are easily exploited by hackers who know which string to pull and how to collect information from these users. Passwords are not secure. The most common form of user authentication is secret password. This happens to be one of the most vulnerable resource or activity to a variety of reasons for the attackers. The attackers on internet can see you, but you cannot see them. Every dropping on network transmissions can reveal more than enough information to attacker looking to gain higher level of access. When the user from any localities contact the information system to gain access to their resources, the attacker stand at the middle can see them everything they are collecting from the system. Defaults are dangerous. A vendor choice of defaults for their product might meet their need perfectly well, but might spell disaster for you. So first thing is to change these default settings in your devices before installing or deploying these devices. Yesterday strong cryptography is today weak crypto. Just because you have encrypted a message is no guarantee that only an authorized performed will be to read it. The attacker do everything with the advancement of technologies. Key terms associated with security as that security attack any action that compromise the security of information. It means that your information is exploited by outsider or insider. We call it as an information security attack. Security mechanism, a mechanism that is designed to detect, prevent, or recover from a security attack. We call it security mechanism. Security service, a service that enhances the security of information system and information transfers. A security service make use of one or more security mechanism. According to the International Organization for Standardization and the International Telecommunication Union, security services are designed to counter security attacks and enforce security policies. Method of defense against these attacks. Method of defense are the strategies, techniques, policies, and technologies used to protect computer systems, network systems, application programs, and data from the cyber threats, attacks, and unauthorized access. The goal is to maintain the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information. The primary objective are to prevent unauthorized access to information, protect confidentiality of information stored in the system, detect attacks early by using the specific tools, minimize the impact of attacker. The attacker must be controlled within the information system gateway. Recover from system after incidents. Any system that is exploited by any attack, how to recover this system from the attack? One of the method of defense. Ensure continuous business operation. The method of defense is used to ensure the continuity of any information system during operational time. In the method of defense, we have specific term associated with the main theme of security. First thing is that prevent it by blocking the attack or closing the vulnerability. Many methods include reference monitor, hardware mechanism, etc. are used to prevent the attacker to attack. Deterrent by making the attack harder but not impossible. Prosecute attacker means to make the system so harder that attacker cannot easily attack it. Third one is deflect it by making another target more attractive. Means that one system have many resources. A system resources that is a priorities based stored are at a side, and we make another side very important. Detect it either as it happened or sometime after the effect. Intrusion detection system is used to detect the attack, which area of the system is attacked by the attackers, and how damage has occurred to the system. These all activities are recorded by the intrusion detection system. We call it IDS. Recover it from its effect. System is exploited and damage has occurred to the system's resources. We use a backup method to recover from that attacks. Dear student, we have studied the part 2 of the unit 1. I hope you have understand all these topics. That's all for today. Allah Hafiz.